Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, this morning gist shook, content plenty, highlight shook. Like right now I don't even know where to start from. I don't know where I should start offloading because the highlight of yesterday, it was just where do I start unbottling from? Anyway, this video is going to be long. Maybe we will skip introduction because I don't want this video to be very long. A lot of highlight from Kaybobo, Kayikunmi, Isabella to Imisi and Faith to oh God, where I won't even start from. But let's start from Kayikunmi and Isabella. Guys, you guys know, I think that problem between Thelma picking Kayikunmi during the head of house game, I think it is still lingering. I actually felt they've settled because in their Thursday night pool party, the two of them, they were all lovey-dovey, kissing, grinding on each other and everything. So I felt maybe they have settled. Somehow yesterday, it be like say the two of them, the quarrel don't start again. Like that problem keeps coming back and forth. I don't know if there was something else that led to their misunderstanding yesterday, or it was still that Thelma this thing that is still lingering. I don't know, but I felt they've settled because Thursday they settled there, and they kissed, and I felt they were okay. So what happened yesterday was that I didn't really get what caused their recent problem, but what I know is that after they had that misunderstanding, I think Isabella went to sleep in another bed while Kayikunmi went to somewhere else to sleep. They didn't sleep together because I think it was kind of tense between the two of them. So Kaybobo coming to Isabella to come and play the big brother role, maybe kind of to calm her down and all those things. So he slept on Isabella's bed, comforting Isabella. So he cuddled her. Not like there was anything intense. If there is, sexually intense. If there is, I don't know. Kayode did not show us, but we know that they slept together. Kaybobo cuddled her. Maybe tried to make her feel good. So Kayikunmi got to know of that, and it didn't go well with him. So Kayikunmi just dey para like, why will a babe, my own babe, me and you just get misunderstanding, and boom, you are now in another man's arm. Kayikunmi didn't take it lightly. As at yesterday afternoon, something happened. Kaybobo's bread, like I think the bread he brought her from the fridge. The housemate, they used to share provisions between the amongst themselves, so to be able to know what each person take. So Kaybobo's portion of bread, I think he brought it out and he ate together with I think was it Isabella and which other person? I think like one or two other person. But Mensa was around there, something like that. So after collecting the bread and keeping it back wherever he hid it, going back to that same spot, he couldn't find the bread, so he felt it was Mensa. So he took it out on Mensa and they started exchanging words. It was really hot yesterday. They started altercation. They started exchanging words, and Mensa, Mensa now. These are deal with you. It was hot. Not knowing that it was Kayikunmi that actually stole that bread, just kind of to get back at Kaybobo for sleeping on the same bed with his girlfriend, for playing that big, comforting his girlfriend. Guy, the thing really hot guy. So the video showed where I would have put this clip, but the last Big Brother clip that I put, they actually copyrighted my channel, and this is a brand new channel. I don't want this channel to start having copyright issues. So that if you watch, that was why I stopped putting short clips. So the camera actually showed where Kayikunmi, why they were downstairs shouting, why they were downstairs, Mensa and Kaybobo shouting. The camera flashed to Kayikunmi when he was holding the bread. There were other people upset, but they didn't know what was going on. Kayikunmi carried wrapper. I think it was wrapper he used to wrap the bread so that the people upstairs wouldn't know what he was holding. He took the bread, went to someone else's bag, and hit the bread. I think he tried to open the person's bag, and maybe the zip, grew open. So he just hid it somewhere beside the bag. I don't know. Somehow, they later saw it. Somehow they later saw the bread, and Mensa was still angry, very angry. They didn't really show that part where they, this the advert and flashing camera in other people. So they didn't really show the part where Kaybobo saw the bread. But you know, when the camera came back, Mesa was shouting, "Shey una say, shey you say na me thief am, shey you say na me do this, shey you say na me do that, shey you say na me," you know. So last night, that thing Isabella did, you know, a lot of housemates had something to say about it. Like Jasmine, who said, he told Kayikunmi that with that thing Isabella did, if he ever talk to Isabella or be friend, forgive Isabella again or talk to Isabella in that house again, that she will see him as the biggest fool in Big Brother Naija house. That even she enter the diary section and talk everything bad about him. That didn't go well with some of the housemates. Even the down to culture and a lot of them, they had something to say, you know. Thelma too, she had something to say, was like, why we okay, so if now wife when you marry for house, so if you and your wife have misunderstanding, the next thing she will be in the arms of another man, that was just uncalled for. So as at yesterday, I think, was it Dinari? Yeah, was it Dinari? Yeah, Dinari actually tried to mediate between them. I don't know if it was Isabella that called him to, you know, talk to him, you know, to help him talk to Kayikunmi, but we don't know. But camera just flashed Isabella and Kayikunmi. I mean, sorry, camera just flashed Isabella and Dinari. Was it Dinari? Yeah, Dinari talking, and you know, Dinari was trying to make Isabella see that what she did actually was not good, but Isabella was not having it. But he actually said, okay, that he was going to talk to Kayikunmi on her behalf to see if they can resolve. Meanwhile, Dinari is not really he's two-sided. He's just trying to play safe, because when he went back to Kayikunmi, he was telling Kayikunmi, see, I don't tell this babe, I don't tell her, say, really, wetin he do no good, but at least, as I don't tell her, say, I go talk to you, shall just talk to Ramo and talk, resolve this thing. No be like, say, I dey tell you, say, make you go back to Ramo. Really, wetin that babe do no good. So even if you want end things for her, with her, just end down, shall just talk to her, face it, instead of, you know, just the... So while he was telling Kayikunmi that Kayikunmi was eating Indomie, but he didn't respond. So before I slept around after 1, I didn't see Kayikunmi going to Isabella to talk. So I don't know, maybe whether they talk, you know, late hours of the night, I don't know. But you know, when he left the kitchen, when they left the kitchen, when Dinari and they left the kitchen, then there was culture. Was it Roboy? There was Culture, Roboy, and who again? Which other person? Yeah, Culture, Roboy, and one other person. Yeah, sorry, Culture, Roboy, and Kayikunmi. You know, they were in the kitchen, and Culture was telling them that, see what Isabella said. That Isabella said if Kayikunmi does not want to, you know, agree for them to reconcile, that he will switch over to Kaybobo, that he actually like Kaybobo. So the thing actually, it just added to the, you know, to the anger of Kayikunmi. You can imagine, you as my babe, you go sleep with another man. I see the verse, never even come make you beg me, and the next thing you are telling me, you are sending message across that if I don't come to resolve things with you, that you are going to go to that man that you slept with on the bed, that you actually like him. Isabella is really out for a game. You guys remember that in that first week, there was one in Isabella diary session. I actually made video on that, where she was telling Big Brother that if Kayikunmi just do nonsense, that he will replace him. Say she no get time to come begin the fine man face. You get? So that was what happened between Isabella and Kayikunmi yesterday. I tell una say highlight shook. That was what happened between Isabella and Kayikunmi yesterday.